it's a coming of age story, isn't it? Essentially, so it's a coming of age story. It follows this girl, darling, when we meet her at 10 in paradise, in Zimbabwe, and then it follows her at the age of 10, a day in her life at the age of 10, at the age of 13, and at the age of 18. So it follows a journey as she migrates from Zimbabwe to America. So I would say, I think our story hinges on that journey from Zim to America, which probably is the main theme. But the book is such a big kaleidoscope of themes, ranging from violence to poverty to politics in Africa to American politics to disenfranchisement to it's got a lot of themes, I would say, but I think our main theme is the migrant story, maybe the migrant story from the perspective of a young person, and in that migrant story, it's almost a coming of age story about a young girl. Oh, I mean, NoViolet is incredible. She is. I feel very privileged to have got the chance to work on this book, to work on this adaptation, and to, as you say, meet her in person and through Zoom, and to chat to her about the process and how she sees the work and how it's developing. She's a real inspiration, a gifted writer who tells brilliant, imaginative stories, and yeah, I feel very privileged. I feel very privileged. I feel like I'm learning a lot from her. I'm learning how she sort of approaches her work in reference to this book, I guess, and how she sees her characters, and yeah, so it's been a joyous experience, because it's a privilege of who she is, of who she will become in the future. So to have worked with her now, to have been able to sort of just chat with her, it's phenomenal. I think the script is quite faithful to the book. Yeah, I mean, I think it's been it's sort of the first big piece of text I've adapted, and it's been a learning curve, I think, because I think I found it quite tricky, quite hard, how to balance the voices, how to make my voice sit along NoViolet's voice. NoViolet is a strong, like very distinct voice, and it was about that process, and also trying to find the nub or the heart of the story I'm trying to tell, which is part of the book, but also trying to give it a distinction from the book, although the story is faithful in the terms that it follows this girl from 10 to 18. I think what will be familiar, I guess, is the characters. Although the book has got, I would say, hundreds of characters. Ours are not as extensive, but I think what they would find familiar is the soul of the characters, is the joy of the characters, is the exuberance of the characters, it's the humor of the characters, the searchingness of the characters. Yeah, those qualities that exist in the book, I think we try to keep in the play. It might not be scene for scene what is in the book, but I think the essence of it, your darlings and all that those qualities that those characters imbued in the story, and some of the themes that are in the book, apart from our main theme of the migrant story, I would say. Yeah, there are things that are very recognizable from the book, and there are things that build upon from the book, I would say.